She's making more, according to him, I don't have the actual numbers, in one speaking engagement than an entire WNBA season, and she only have to leave the house. And Clark can get away with charging very high numbers in fees.
Picture this: Caitlin Clark, fresh off a history-making rookie year, effortlessly juggling corporate boardrooms, charity galas, a few holes of golf, and even trading laughs with David Letterman, all while laser-focused on preparing for a sophomore WNBA season that could shake the league to its core.
It's been very instrumental in shaping my career, and we had a sports psychologist and therapist that would travel with our team and would be there for people that had performance anxiety or had, things going on completely outside of basketball that nobody knows about, nobody watching on TV knows about. And at the end of the day, a lot of people forget we're humans. We have lives outside of sports, and we have problems outside of sports. We have a lot of great things outside of sports.
Now shift the focus. Angel Reese, behind the scenes, frantically recalibrating her speaking fee. One woman is building an empire. The other, desperate to keep pace. Stay tuned, because we're about to uncover Reese's newly updated fee and reveal the one move she still has to make to prove whether the spotlight truly belongs to her too.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Do you remember this moment? A sold-out arena, fans on their feet, hearts pounding, every single eye fixed on one player. Caitlin Clark. From college phenom to WNBA trailblazer, her journey wasn't just impressive, it was electric. But did her rookie season live up to the hype? Oh, it did more than that. Clark shattered expectations and redefined greatness, setting 62 records. Yes, 62. League leader in assists, all-time rookie highs in points and threes. She didn't just enter the league. She took it over.
The greatest years of basketball with work put in by anybody ever?
You might be thinking, sure, she's a star on the court. But what about off it? Buckle up. Since Clark's WNBA debut, television viewership has skyrocketed, quadrupling almost overnight. This isn't a ripple effect. It's a tidal wave. Clark isn't just changing the game. She's rewriting what it means to watch women's basketball.
Needle mover. The biggest draw in American sports today, CC22, Caitlin Clark Kent. That's just the truth.
And here's where it takes a shocking turn, because Caitlin's not just rewriting stats on the court. She's doing it off the court too. Her voice. It's become a magnet at corporate events, charity galas, and leadership summits. With a $100,000 speaking fee for a 30-minute virtual talk, Clark's now earning more in half an hour than she does in her entire WNBA season. What does that mean? It means Caitlin Clark isn't just the future of basketball. She is the business.
She can also make some serious cash, and that's a virtual one right there. And according to an old LinkedIn post, her virtual speaking fee starts at $100,000, which is, you're talking about on Zoom or whatever, right? That is nuts.
Here's the jaw dropper. Despite that staggering price tag, her calendar? Fully booked. From headlining with Fortune 500 CEOs to laughing with Letterman, Clark's become a symbol of inspiration far beyond basketball. She balances it all: pro-AM golf, community service, elite off-season training, and still keeps her eyes locked on what matters most: her health, her game, her mission.
I think the thing about leadership is how you approach every single person is going to be completely different. And I think the thing that's helped me be successful throughout my career has been the relationships that I've been able to build with people. And every single person you have to approach differently because they come from a different background, they come from a different place. Somebody can be a little more tenderhearted, and for me, I probably want to be screamed at. It's just everybody's a little bit different. So I think that's what's unique about leadership and being able to understand people, but that takes time, and building relationships is really important.
This razor-sharp focus, it's only made her more magnetic. Fans love her not just for the skills, but for the grace, the calm, the clarity. She doesn't chase headlines. She creates legacies. But not everyone's clapping from the sidelines. While Clark quietly elevates the sport, another WNBA star seems determined to drag her into a different kind of spotlight. And trust me, not all applause comes from a place of admiration.
Take that, because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role.
As Clark's stardom rockets, Someone else is desperately trying to keep up, Angel Reese. But what happens when healthy competition warps into something darker? Reese's latest move just might cross that line. Word just broke. She's raised her speaking fee to match Clark's exact $100,000. Coincidence? Hard to believe. Just months ago, that same booking site had Reese's fee listed as inquire only. No, it screams, don't forget about me.
I don't know what it is, but these women forever hating on CC, dog. It's looking real spooky out there for a bunch of these WNBA stars.
And the timing couldn't be more suspect. Just as headlines explode with praise for Clark's speaking tour, Reese makes her boldest move yet, mirroring Clark's fee dollar for dollar. Social media noticed instantly. The response? Brutal. Fans calling it a desperate reach. Critics accusing her of riding Clark's coattails. Even Skip Bayless didn't hold back, saying the whole act reeks of jealousy. The backlash? Unforgiving and growing.
She's become the protagonist, the opposite. She's the
instigator.
She's the instigator.
100%.
Her post games reek a little bit of jealousy and bitterness.
Here's where it flips, because instead of boosting her brand, this stunt may be backfiring on Angel Reese big time. Rather than rising with the moment, she's coming off as petty. While Clark wins hearts with every record she breaks, Reese seems more concerned with image than impact. And fans? They're not buying it. The contrast is growing clearer by the day, and not in Reese's favor.
He's talking about, she's charging $100K for speaking events, and fans is like, Shrek? Since when? And you only doing this because of Caitlyn.
Which begs the question, what's going on behind the curtain? Reese's camp has gone radio silent. But their silence, it speaks volumes. Like they know a line's been crossed, and now there's no clean way back. All this noise, ironically, it's pushing more eyes toward Clark. The difference in approach is now impossible to ignore. But here's the twist. This rivalry didn't begin with speaking fees. No, this feud runs deeper. Much deeper. And what comes next makes this fee drama look like child's play.
Jealousy and envy and delusion all mixed together. Angel Reese has done a couple of nice things. Added some femininity to the way these women dress. Great. No one's tuning in to watch Angel Reese play basketball. She's not that skilled. She's not that good. She's an energy player. She gets rebounds. She gets puts back. But no one's tuning in to watch Angel Reese. It's just not happening.
You've seen the highlight reels, but did you catch the shadows creeping underneath? As Caitlin Clark's stardom soared, another story began to unfold, one far less glamorous. Angel Reese's on-court antics weren't just competitive fire. They were the first cracks in a growing storm. From petty gestures to high school-level comments, this wasn't just rivalry. It was a jealousy-fueled unraveling waiting to explode.
She's not Michael Jordan. She's not Magic Johnson. She's not Larry Bird. She's someone that taunted Caitlin Clark on a big stage. Those are the facts.
Remember when Angel Reese went viral for taunting Clark with that John Cena, "You can't see me" celebration? It was bold, theatrical, and just the beginning. But something shifted when Reese stepped into the WNBA. Suddenly, it wasn't just about basketball, it was about the spotlight. And as Clark's glow intensified, so did the signs of Reese's frustration. No post-game handshakes. No grace. Just sharp remarks and gestures that said more than words ever could.
Kennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench.
Take this heated matchup between the Fever and the Sky. When Chendi Carter blindsided Clark, Reese didn't step back. She clapped. On national television. And then, the comments started flying. Interviews, social media, all pointing to one clear message: I'm the reason people watch too. In one brazen moment, Reese declared, in 20 years, they'll say it wasn't just one person, it was me too. But as tensions escalated, she went even further, delivering a blow to Clark's head in another game that left fans speechless. Sure, fouls happen, it's basketball. But what came after? That's what lit up the headlines. Reese brushed off the hit as just a basketball play. Then took it a step further, suggesting certain players get special whistles from referees. The implication was loud and clear. And for those paying attention, it wasn't just trash talk. It was the beginning of something more divisive.
Not really strong a lot of times, and we didn't get a lot of calls. And going back and looking at the film, I've seen a lot of calls that weren't made. I guess some people got a special wish.
Analysts are now sounding the alarm. Is Reese trying to play the villain in this storyline? Because if so, it's a dangerous game. Rivalries can boost ratings, but cross that invisible line into bad behavior, and you risk your legacy. The question is, does Angel Reese know where that line is, or has she already crossed it?
Throughout the year, WNBA players were demanding to be given credit for elevating the league. Angel Reese claimed that she was along with their pretend friends in the mainstream media. They wanted us to believe that the WNBA was exploding in popularity. They wanted to keep all the credit for themselves while downplaying the impact of the only star in the league, Caitlin Clark.
So who's really winning in all this chaos? Strangely enough, it's the WNBA. Viewership has skyrocketed, driven largely by Clark's brilliance. But make no mistake, the Clark versus Reese drama has people hooked. It's trending, it's divisive, and it's everywhere. But now the league faces a moment of truth. While Clark's star is still climbing, Reese is staring down the most critical moment of her career. She once said people watch women's basketball because of her too. Now's her chance to prove it.
Now, jealous WNBA players will have the opportunity to earn that credit. Now, players like Angel Reese, they will be given the chance to test their star power.
But the road to that moment, it's already rocky. As the debut season of Unrivaled looms, Angel Reese stands at the center of a swirling storm, withdrawals, missteps, and doubt. Once seen as the league's final marquee star, she's now more known for the headlines than her highlights. This isn't just about her anymore. It's about a league banking on her to deliver. The stakes. Everything.
Now, the other recognizable name on the roster, Angel Reese, who has got to be absolutely terrified. It is not going to be a good Christmas for the villainous Angel.
Unrivaled has handed Reese the keys to the kingdom. With other stars pulling out, all eyes are now on her to carry the league. But instead of rising, she's been weighed down by distractions, petty podcast comments, internet spats, and fan backlash. And when the critics look past the noise, the numbers aren't kind. Shooting just 39% with struggles near the rim, the big question looms. Can she lead? Or will fans tune out after one too many missed shots?
Shooting 39% on the year as a power forward, as a 4, as somebody who shoots within 5 feet of the basket on, let's say, 90% of your field goal attempts, that's not too good.
It all comes down to this. What happens next? As the 2025 season draws closer, Caitlin Clark looks unstoppable. Records keep falling at her feet. Meanwhile, Angel Reese faces her defining moment. Will she rise on the court and silence the critics? Or will this so-called rivalry end before it ever truly began? The countdown has already started.
Once again, WNBA players are getting exactly what they wanted. Here is your chance to prove that you can make it without Caitlin Clark. Here is your chance to prove that you're all stars, instead of the reality, which is you're in the spotlight of the real star.
From Caitlin Clark's record-breaking debut to Angel Reese's viral antics, this rivalry has been nothing if not explosive. But while Clark keeps her focus between the lines, Reese's every move off the court feels more desperate than the last. And now, with Unrivaled betting it all on her, the time for excuses is over. Will she prove she's a true draw, or fold under pressure once again? Because this